So we want to solve the triangle, and we're going to round side lengths to the nearest integer and angles to the nearest degree. Okay, so we have a triangle, we know 2 sides and 1 angle. So we're going to start by solving for this third side. And we're going to use law of cosines because we have side, angle, side. So the law of cosines that gives us C is c squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab times cosine of angle C. And we're just going to plug in everything we know. So A is across from A, B is across from B, so 102 squared plus 101 squared minus 2 times 102 times 101 times cosine of 132. Enter it all in for A, B, and the angle. Okay, and then to get rid of the square, we're going to square root both sides. So this whole thing is find the right equation, enter in the values, calculate. Okay, so we're going to do square root of 102 squared plus 101 squared minus 2 times 102 times 101 times cosine of 132. That's a lot. 185.45, but it's telling us to round to the nearest integer. An integer is just a counting number. 1, 2, 3. Basically, no decimals. Since it's 0.4, it's just going to be 185. Okay? So finding the angle with the opposite side, that opens us up to use law of sines. Okay, so I can use sine C with side C to find angle A or B. So let's find angle A using side A. So sine of 132 over 185 equals sine of A over 102. So I just substituted that in. To solve law of sines, we would cross multiply. So 185 times sine of A equals 102 times sine of 132. And now we want to get A all by itself. So I'm going to divide both sides by 185. So sine of A equals all of this. And again, I'm going to save my my calculations to the very end, just to avoid any rounding that might happen. The last step to get rid of sine, we take inverse sine. So A is the inverse sine of this whole thing. That just goes in the calculator. So inverse sine of 102 times sine of 132, all divided by 185, which is 24.19, but it tells us to round to the nearest degree, so I'm going to round down to just 24. And when you type that in, remember you're going to do DEG to get the degree symbol. Okay, we have 2 angles. Yay! We know that all 3 add to 180. So we're going to take 180 minus 132 minus 24 to get the last angle. 180 minus 132 minus 24. 24 again. So remember, when you type it in, do 24 DEG so your degree symbol pops up.